Dobar dan svima. Ja imam problema. Govorim previše sporo hrvatski. Mislim da je bolje da napravimo ova predavanja na engleskom, ako vi ne smeta.
Slobodno.
Okay. Thanks everyone to show up. I want to present this, my latest project in the in the information security contest. Actually, this is not an InfoSec conference, but it's done all with open source and free software tools, so I think that makes sense. Oh, okay. I work in InfoSec industry, and I'm developing this distribution since 6 months ago. So, okay, actually, what is SmoothSec in fact? It's a pre-configured intrusion detection and intrusion prevention system based on Ubuntu. It's very simple to install and to deploy, even in a large scale of worldwide network. So really, it takes less than 5 minutes to deploy and to have a really ready-to-go intrusion and intrusion prevention system. So less than this speech. All the pieces that makes SmoothSec, I use Ubuntu Linux LTS. I use as intrusion engine Suricata. I use as the web front end and reporting framework, I use Snorby, and for database I'm using MySQL or PostgreSQL. Key features are really easy to install and fast to deploy. You have amazing and intuitive data visualization, powerful and really strong multi-thread intrusion detection engine. So if you have in your environment a multi-core monster, if you have 16 cores, you can use all of them to catch packets. So I just want to show how easy it is to deploy and to install the distribution. So this is the first shot. Okay, you can use as well the distribution in live mode, so there is no problem. First shot, just set up the partitions, apply the partition scheme, installation is done, you want to restart, you have this interface where you can manage the IP addresses, you can assign the interfaces, all from NCARS's interface. So you can use it really with if you have limited Linux knowledge. So you have this at the end. You just have a web server where you can log in and you can see what it passed through your network, through your gateways, or you just can take a good network switch and you can span a port and you can plug this. So you can see you have some alerts with categories by severity. You have as well a description, a brief description of the events. The last column is you can do it by yourself, so you can make some categories for yourself. You can also search in the database for the threats, so you can use some keywords. You can search for signature, you can search for the source IP address, destination, you can select the severity, you can select the sensor, of course, if you use multiple sensors. This is another view. This is really a broad view of what's going on. So it used this new intrusion detection engine that it won't replace Snort for who is using right now Snort, but I think that it's more powerful as a multi-threaded engine and have some cool features by IP6 support, and of course has passive OS and port scan detection that it works really great. Okay, how the usage of SmoothSec. You can use it for intrusion detection, for prevention. You can use it as well for malware analysis offline. So you can take chunks of capture the traffic that you got with TCP dump or other tools, and you can just run this Suricata against the PCAP file. As well, I tested with 10 gigabyte file, and he processed this file in really a reasonable amount of time. You can use it as well for system and network forensics. So if you have some network traffic that you have acquired, or you need to analyze this, you can also make some really good offline analysis. And you can use it as well for learning platform. So if you are teaching, or if you are learning penetration testing or information security classes, you can use it as well to install, or you can use it as well in live mode. Of course, you can install the distribution in bare metal, or you can virtualize basically almost all the virtualized environments. This is developed by me. Snorby is developed from a good friend of mine of US. Suricata is developed by the Open Information and Security Foundation, where I basically working with them. And then Turnkey is a modified version of Ubuntu that have a good framework for remastering and for let's say, easy translation from a VMware, from a virtual environment to a bootable ISO. So if you have questions, you can go to my website. You can contact my email or on Twitter. And my advice is to go on my blog, and you have all the direction that will drive you to SourceForge, where you can download it and test it. If you are an institution with a big network and you have a lot of traffic, I really advise you to try it. I know that my time is expired. You can try it, and please give me some good feedbacks.
Thank you very much, Philip.